We're going. Go.
Hi, this is Bud from Bud's Outfitters, and today, Kathy Trapp with U.S. Health Advisors is interviewing me. So before we get into questions, Kathy, you had something to say, correct?
I did. And just one of the reasons that I'm interviewing Bud is the fact that if you followed his YouTube channel, you've seen that during the pandemic, he's actually been out talking to small business people about how they've been affected. But what people may or may not know is that you are also a small business person.
Yes.
And you've really, how have you, as a small business person, as a young adult, what's your situation and what's your take on it? You've been really good about interviewing other people. I think
Right.
it's your turn to tell your story. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
No, and when you get done, I want you to send me some of that bread you've been making. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So, the first question is, how has it been to be a kid during the pandemic? Has it been better or worse than it normally is?
Being a kid during the pandemic can definitely be challenging at times because once a week my friends and my grandma would come over and we would do a co-op school and she would do music, health, stuff like that. And obviously during the pandemic we had to cut that short. So I would say that's definitely hard, but for better for worse for the family, I knew that was a question.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part about it, I would say, is the co-op school thing, not seeing friends and family and stuff. But the better part of it, I'm playing with my RC car a lot. I'm playing with Jamie. We're doing a lot of gardening, so I'm learning a lot about gardening. So I would say we're getting a lot of family time in.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
How has then the pandemic, just give me a brief overview for people that might not know about your business, and how has your business been affected in this?
So my business, I wouldn't say really has been affected by the pandemic. I mean, we used to go to shows, however, we're cutting that down, because of the pandemic, obviously, but also because of the baby, and it's kind of just not practical. But besides that, I'm mostly online, and you can pick up in the pickup shed for non-contact pickup. But I would say besides that, my business really hasn't been affected by the pandemic, really.
Oh, good. Okay. Then tell me this, you started your own business. Where did the idea come from? I mean, why Bud's Outfitters?
So the first part of it is we had two trees at the top of our driveway that we needed to take down because we like to camp and we take our camper in and out a lot. So those trees got in the way. So one of these buddies cut them down, and there's all these pine cones on the driveway, the ground, everywhere. So Z came to me and said, "Hey Bud, what do you think about maybe trying to do a craft or maybe somehow making a business out of selling some of these pine cones?" So I came to Mommy and I said, "I want to start my own small business with these pine cones." So we looked up fire starters. So I went up into my room, I grabbed some crayons, and I drew my first logo by myself. And I first started out as Bud's homemade fire starters because that's obviously what I first started selling. And then I had to branch out into Bud's Outfitters because I started selling marshmallow shooters, tic-tac-toe, stuff like that.
I see. So it kind of just started with things around the house, and
Yeah.
it took off. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So I know you're just getting started, but do you have a bigger vision for your business, or what would you want to see, like online? Do you want to have stores? Do you want to, and how are you going to do all that?
I would say my big vision for my business is I want to go, I would say worldwide. I want to have stores. I want to make sure that all my products are made in the US because we get so much stuff from overseas already, and that stuff tends to not last as long. So I want to make sure that it's made in the US because I want to make sure that the customer gets a good quality product that'll last them for years to come.
Oh my goodness, that's fabulous. And, based on, again, your limited experience starting business, if somebody else, one of your friends came to you and said, hey, bud, I really like what you're doing. How do
Mhm.
I do that? What are you going to say?
I would say the three major things of making a business and being successful in your business would be A, if you are at a craft show, if you do go craft shows, always be friendly. You don't want to be rude or, give a grumpy face or make rude comments because if you're kind to the people and understanding, they're probably more likely to say to themselves, this guy seems pretty cool, I might buy from him. The second thing is, yeah, I forgot to say.
It's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. Hold on, I forgot my second thing. What was I going to say? Oh, always make sure to man, I'm really sorry, Kathy. I always forget this part.
Oh, sweet. That's okay.
Always remember to socialize with people and network because before the pandemic started, I used to go to shows or not shows, sorry, chamber meetings with my mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, I walk around, say hi to people, and you can advertise a lot at a business like chamber events and stuff like that.
Got it. Oh, I think you're very right. Most definitely. So the last thing I would ask is, tell me about how your family is involved in your business, how everybody helps.
I would say the whole family, I would say, helps with all of our businesses. With my business, my mom, I'm not good with math. So my mom helps me with my taxes and stuff because, well, A, I'm just underage to do my taxes, by myself. And like I said, not good with math. So I'm hoping to get good with math and be able to do my own taxes so she doesn't have to do them. I'm starting to already kind of learn about that stuff because I'm tracking my income and my expenses. But I would say everyone really helps out with all of our businesses. I help out with Chevrolet Forge, my parents' business. They help out with my business. So I would say we all have our equal parts.
I see. Well, Bud, this has been so delightful. I really appreciate you sharing with me all about your business. And I can't wait till I can see you in person and you can show me more about your business. So thanks again for taking time this
Yeah,
afternoon. All righty. Take
yeah.
care.
You're welcome. You too.